get through the rules. That way we can have some fellowship and some food. All right. My name is Emery Ivy. I'm the president of the Big Rock Lamar Tournament for Big Rock Kids. I'd like to welcome everybody to the second annual Big Rock Kids Tournament. Last year we had 59 votes, and we got to give away $152,000 to Kids Charity. It was a great first year for the Big Rock Kids. Ms. Joy Bell did a great job. This year, with the thanks and our support from Dean Wagman and our sponsors, it looks like we'll have another great year. After about, as of 30 minutes ago, we had about 58 votes, so maybe we'll have a little bit more. I'm not sure. Last year we had over 200 youth anglers participating. Should be a great day. Hope we have some great fishing and a great week. I'd like to get Randy Gregory up here real quick to talk about the kids and life jackets and some safety stuff around the waistband. Thank you for the applause. All right, y'all. Hey, look forward to the next couple days. We got a few things to tell you about the weigh station. North Carolina law requires when adjustments on the weigh, everyone under the age of 13 wear a life jacket. So, if you're putting kids from your boat onto the chase boat, you need to have a life jacket on if they're under 13, okay? While we're talking about putting kids on boats, so we want to weigh y'all's fish, but there's no need for 6 kids come off the same boat and bring a bucket full of golf. So just bring your big fish. Like I said, we want to weigh everyone's fish. More but just remember, there's folks behind you. We're gonna have everybody's gonna come in at one time. So just be mindful of that. Be patient when you're out there. Maybe take a little bit of time if they say it's crowded. Out in the turn basin before we get in here and get clogged up in the creek and everything. The waist slip is pretty good as far as the depths go. I don't know what our tide is, but we'll be mindful of that. Some of the bigger boats, I will remind you of there's a little place out there off the east side of it. Just kind of be aware of, maybe go slow. But shouldn't be any problems with that. Also, we'll talk about chase boat. Go back, circle back around to the chase boat. Send an adult. You just don't send the 8-year-old with the dolphin up here to the weigh station. So send an adult with the kids to kind of mind them and keep them all together. In this tournament, all the fish weighed must come off your boat out of the slip or onto the chase boat. So guys on the waterfront or over the yacht basin, you can't truck your fish over. One other thing, if you're under the age of 16, you're not required to have a coastal recreational fishing license. If you are 16 and up, you are. So this tournament is 16 and under, but the trucker license law is a little bit different. So 16-year-olds are going to have a coastal recreational fishing license. And if you've got some questions about that or anything else about the weigh station or whatever, I'll be right down here after you just finish the food. Thank y'all and good luck fishing. Honorable Captain move forward.
Here we go. Okay, the rules are pretty much the same as last year, and pretty much the same as they are for Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament. I'll hit the high spots here. It's nothing real elaborate. A few things might have changed, but I would suggest you at least take a look at the rules. All votes must be pre-registered with the tournament committee, and entry fee paid to qualify for prizes and trophies prior to fishing. No later than 8 a.m. Thursday, July 14th, 8 a.m. Friday, and same time Saturday. It's suggested that you have someone from each boat here at the rules meeting just to go over things. Fishing time and lay days, no lines or teasers are permitted indoors before official fishing hours. Also, the use of omnidirectional sonar technology will not be permitted before fishing hours. If you've got it, you can use it after 8 o'clock, but you're not supposed to put it on before 8 o'clock in the morning. Just like no lines or teasers in the morning before 8 o'clock in the morning. Fishing hours are 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. This is a 3-day billfish release tournament, scheduled July 13th, 15th, 16th. A boat may fish 2 out of 3 days captain choice. Fishing time is GPS time. Fish up prior to or after fishing hours are not eligible. Fishing days and time we count as day 1 and day 2. So if you fish Friday and Saturday, and somebody else fishes Thursday and Friday, it's your first day and your second day. It's not necessarily if you fish Thursday and I fish Friday, you have an event. You can use the Big Rock app to turn in any of your forms you want to. You can bring them in person, but you can't use the Big Rock app. There will be no exceptions to time. If a boat does not declare a day as a non-fishing, the tournament committee will count that day as a fishing day. This is a rod and reel tournament. Hook and line, double line, and leader combined may not exceed 40 feet, neither of which may exceed 30 feet. The following practices are illegal: use of hand line or rope attached to the line or leader, shooting, harpooning, lancing, and you cannot transfer a participant from one boat to the other boat. Also, drones are not allowed. All billfish must be reported to the tournament headquarters when hooked, lost, or released. If the fish is released by a junior angler, report the angler name and age for real-time report. Radio frequency is channel 71. Boundaries are land lines 40,275 and 39,200. You should also adhere to all state and federal regulations. All participants fishing boats must adhere to all state and federal fishing regulations to qualify. This is an all-release tournament. No billfish shall be boated. A billfish is boated when it breaks the outside vertical plane of the boat. In the event a billfish is loaded, the boat will automatically be disqualified. Cash prizes will be awarded to the boats that score the greatest number of points. Release points will be awarded when the bait touches the leader or the 30-foot leader touches the rod tip. No release points will be awarded if the gaff breaks the outside vertical plane of the boat. In the event of a tie and total release points, the tiebreaker should be the largest single game fish, dolphin, or wahoo by weight. If no game fish are caught, the winner will be determined by the first boat to achieve the winning total. In order to qualify as release, by federal law, the billfish must remain in the water. You can't pick it up out of the water and take a picture of it. 125 release points will be awarded for all billfish when the bait touches the lead. When the team comes in a release form provided by the tournament committee attested to by the signature of the captain, mate, or angler, this form may be submitted to the official weighmaster here on the dock or using the Big Rock app. Release forms must be turned in the day they are released, no later than 10 p.m. on Thursday and Friday, and no later than 6 p.m. on Saturday. This tournament is a little different. The other tournament you've got to have your GoPro and all that. This tournament you can use video from your cell phone. So you need to have it correct and accurate, and make sure the pictures are easy to see, but you can use cell phone photos. Blue Marlin 400 point release points will be awarded for Blue Marlin if the team provides indisputable video or photos to the rules committee. Like I say, qualify, you can turn in the release form in person or on the Big Rock app. All forms must be turned in the day the fish is released, no later than 10 p.m. Thursday and Friday, 6 p.m. Saturday. It's It's your responsibility to make sure that your camera has correct date and time. 25 bonus points will be awarded for all billfish released by a Big Rock Junior Angler kid, defined as any angler 16 and under. He must be the primary angler, and the rod must be, if he doesn't hook the fish, the rod must be passed through him immediately upon hooking the fish. You can also change anglers if you go from one junior angler to the next. Angler's age must be verified on the release form, tested to by signature of the captain and mate. Boat will be disqualified from the tournament if the captain of the boat violates any rule. Winning game fish will be determined by weight. In the event of a tie, the winner will be determined by the first fish weighed in. Fish must be in fresh, edible condition. All game fish must be weighed in the day they are caught. All game fish to be weighed in must be reported as soon after 2 p.m. as possible. The weighmaster has the right to refuse any fish. If no qualifying game fish are caught in levels 4 or 5, the total amount of prize money in each level will be retained by the tournament. In the event that only one fish is caught, then all of the money will go to that one fish. Non-offset circle hooks are mandatory when deploying natural bait or natural bait with lures. J-hooks are allowed on artificial lures only. Prize money checks will be made payable to the person with the social security number or the tax number on the entry form. Any protest by any participant against the captain or another should be submitted in writing to the tournament rules committee. Weight alteration will disqualify you fish. Attempted weight alteration of any game fish will automatically disqualify fish. IGFA rules apply regarding mutilated fish, and the rules committee reserves the right to cut open any fish for inspection. Polygraph tests will be administered to captain, mate, and others as deemed necessary. You must be available to take the polygraph when they want you to. Refusal to take the polygraph test will result in disqualification. Withdrawal from the tournament, no fees will be refunded. In the event that no qualifying fish are caught, the prize money will be retained by the tournament. Any boat violating any of these rules, or any boat containing a participant violating any of these rules, is subject to disqualification. That's it. If you got any questions, myself and Randy Gregory will be down here up front to answer them. That's a little easier than everybody just trying to shout out what you want. I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good time. And while anybody can be an angler, the point of this thing is for people 16 and younger to be anglers, and we hope you will try to take advantage of that.
Thank you, dude. Also, I know a lot of people are laying tomorrow. We have some extra lay day forms here. If you are laying tomorrow, go ahead and get your lay day form in. Be a side till in the morning. They got to be turned in by 8 o'clock. Looking forward to a great week. Thank you for everybody participating, sponsors, and let's have some fun. Thank you. And the food's ready, so give us something to eat.